Hey guys, Chris again here, owner of No Boundaries Marketing Group. I'm the Chief Digital Architect here, and you're going to get into my favorite portion of the onboarding process, which is getting access to your website. So a lot of clients will ask us, hey, I don't do any website services with you guys. I just paid you, for let's just say social media or let's say social ads, pay-per-click, whatever it really is. And what I really stress to clients is that no matter what we do for you, a well-designed, high-converting website is critical to the success of any program we offer. Okay. And again, I've been in this business for a long time, and you have to understand one concept is that your website is the foundation of really any program. So if we're on social media and we're posting awesome content or we're running awesome ads, and then those, where do they go? They direct people to your website. And then if your website stinks, well, guess what? We're probably not going to have that successful of a program. And guess what that reflects on? Me. And so what we really stress to clients is having that foundation is really critical to the success of any program. So again, from paid ads to social media, you name it, very, very, very important that we take a look at the website. So we do ask for access to that. So again, we don't ever own a client's website. We don't ever steal any of the content, reuse the content, recycle the content, any of that stuff. We are literally doing this to make sure that our clients are set up for success. We're going to go through the design of the website. We're going to make sure that it's up to date. There's no security vulnerabilities. There's so many things that we do on the backside for our clients. It's exhausting. So again, we can provide you a list. We can tell you, again, we're very transparent in what we do. But for the purpose of this video here, obviously you can see we put down a few things that are most important for our clients. But again, at the end of the day, we want to make sure that whatever we're doing for you, we are set up for success from the start. So why do we need access to the website? Again, we already talked about this, strategic implementation, so on and so forth. I want to stress to you this. We don't do anything to your website without you knowing it first. So we're going to come through after our global audit. We're going to actually come to you and we're going to say, hey, here, we found this, this, and this. Do you mind if we go in there and do that? Now, if there is something that requires a little bit more time or a little bit more development time, we might say, okay, it's going to cost you a little bit for this. But again, that's really rare unless it's something major. Worst case scenario, I might come back to you and I might say, hey, looking at the back end of the site, you have some security vulnerabilities, this, and this. We can't do anything. Like we have to rebuild the site or we have to do this. Sometimes it happens. So I don't want to scare you. That's not the purpose of this video, but I want to set expectations on what we do with this information and why we do it. So again, we're doing this for your best interest, and it would be very helpful if you could gather these details in advance. So whether you use Wix, GoDaddy, Web.com, WordPress, you name it, it's very important that we get access to the website. So we're going to need your user access, so your user ID, and we're going to need a password. Now, option 2 is sometimes clients say, you know what, I really don't want to provide you mine. I'd rather create your own ID. That's great. If you can do that or if you're familiar with that. And again, I can't provide instructions on each of these because every system is going to be different. But if you could provide us our own level of access, that would be even better. So that way we can track all of our changes. Normally what we're going to do, even if you do give us your username and password, we're still going to go in there and create our own anyway. Because again, accountability is a big thing with us. So we're going to create our own access so that way we can track any changes. So again, God forbid something happen, we're accountable for that. If we make a mistake, we know who did that mistake. And again, I can talk to those individuals, coach them on that, and we can fix what's wrong and make it right for you. So again, that's going to be step 1. Step 2 is actually going to be your domain. So a lot of clients are confused by this. They think, okay, they gave us access to their website, but we also need access to the domain as well. Why is that? Again, without getting into too many details on it, it's very important that everything is set up right, everything's functioning right, redirects, all sorts of things are happening the way that they need to. And that comes from the domain level. So again, we're not hijacking your domain. We're not stealing your domain. We're not going to be holding your domain hostage. Again, we're just doing this to make sure that everything is set up the right way and that we start off on the right foot. So with your domain, whether you use GoDaddy, whether you use Google domains, cheap domains, anything, there's hundreds and hundreds of platforms out there. So we're going to need access to the website, and we're going to need access to that domain as well. So make sure that you have those prepared, usernames and passwords. And if you don't feel comfortable with that, set us up some what's called delegate access to that. We can always, or our client success managers can always send over the instructions depending on your platform. Otherwise, a simple Google search or a simple phone call to your provider and let them know, hey, you hired a marketing company. They're going to be reviewing everything, or they're going to be making some updates, so on and so forth. And great. If you have WordPress, fantastic. That's my preferred platform. We do a lot of work on WordPress. In fact, we build most of our websites, actually all of our websites for the most part, on WordPress. WordPress, all you need to do is create a user profile for us. Super simple. And then we ask for admin access. So again, we're not taking over that website. We're not going to hold it hostage. We just need admin access to make sure that we can get into all the features and functions of WordPress and make sure that everything is set up correctly. We'll install tracking scripts on things so that we can track leads coming in from the website, so on and so forth. So there's a lot of things that we do with this access. And again, it starts there. This is what starts that foundation. So if you have any questions, like I said, our client success managers are standing by. They're waiting for you. You can call us anytime to get that worked out. Otherwise, you can wait for your onboarding call. And again, we'll walk you through that process there. But it would be really helpful if you could send that to us in advance so that we can get started on that audit and provide you a little bit more information, hopefully, on that onboarding call. So again, if you have any questions, anything that we can do for you, please don't hesitate to reach out. Otherwise, we really thank you for being a valued client, and we look forward to serving your business this year. Have a great day.